Shaitanirrajim. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Dear students of 11th class, it is subject of botany, and today our topic is functions of root. So far as our previous topic is concerned, we have deal this topic, what is root and what are its different sites. Root is the underground non-green part of the plant that encourages the plant to the soil and takes part in the absorption of water as well as minerals. There is main or which is also known as taproot. It is branches or a second root. Similarly, there is tertiary root, and they finally end us into final branches which are known as rootletes. These rootletes are also there is present on these rootletes small hair-like outgrowths or fine outgrowths which are called root hairs. But we will deal one by one these functions of the root. So far as the important functions of the root is first function of the root is absorption of water. As we know, in the soil there is water. Water is acts as an important raw material in the photosynthesis. So it is the root which absorbs water from the soil and provides it to the leaves for the preparation of food. Second function of the root is absorption of minerals. Roots absorb minerals from the soil. As we know, there are minerals are also a sort of nutrients, macro nutrients present in large quantity, or micronutrients they are present in less quantity, but these all are needed in plant for various activities. So roots has the function to absorb minerals from the soil. Third function of this root is encourage. The roots take part in fixation of the plant and supporting the aerial shoot system. So it is the root which fixes the plant in the soil and keeps it erect. It fixes and keeps it firm. Fourth function of this root is it acts as a transport system. Roots take part in transport of absorbed water and minerals to shoot system to aerial pots. So roots absorb water, minerals from soil and take it inside the plant, by which these are taken to upwards through the vascular systems. But root acts as a transport system, water, minerals, and other absorbed things. Other functions of the root are storage. Storage, that is, roots or act as a storage organ. For example, in case of fleshy roots, tape roots, fleshy tape roots, for example, conical roots are conical in case of carrot. Roots are fusiform in case of radish, napiform in case of turnip. These all act as storage organs. That is, they store food. Other function of the roots is prevention of soil erosion. So far as the roots are concerned, they prevent the soil for erosion. As we know, we plant the trees on the places where there are chances of erosion. It prevents the soil from erosion, and it is a great helpful in this measure to prevent the soil from erosion. Aeration. Roots of some plants, such as nematophores of mangrove plants, have the function of erosion. That is, their erect roots have the lenticels or nematophores, which absorb air from the atmosphere and provide it to the plant. It is also a function of the root. That is, they act as aeration agents. Other function of the root is nitrogen fixation. Nodulated roots of pea, beans, gram have function to fix atmospheric nitrogen to nitrates. So this becomes a source of fertilizer to the plants. That is roots of node-related. They act as node-related roots or tuber cells. Climbing roots help some of the weaker plants to cling and hence climb up support, that is honey plant, beetle, etc. where they act as climbing agents. Pastoral roots. Roots of some plants act as parasites for absorption of food from in the form of liquid from the host. For example, in case of cuscuta acts as a parasite plant which obtains its fruit from the other living plants. So it has the power of sucking food from the. So roots of some plants act as a host. They are known as hostorial roots, and the plants are actually act as parasites. Reproductive roots, that is, roots also have the power of reproduction to increase their population. Some of the plants develop adventitious buds, and these adventitious buds on growth they become new plants. That is in case of sweet potato, in case of dahlia. These roots act as reproductive pods or reproductive organs and give rise to the new plants. Floating roots. Roots of the some plants uh, store air and makes the plant light and act as float and help plants to floating on the surface of water. So it is sufficient today. Next we will meet tomorrow. Inshallah. Thank you.